Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at some WWE 2k23. We're going to be doing the Creatures of the Legendary Myth live event. That one we use the Supercard, Creatures of the Legendary Myth, Roman Reigns. It's like probably against Braun Strowman. It's got some really good rewards. We get a Ricochet Supercard, Creatures of the Legendary Myth, 85 card, which always new cards are always welcome. Silver consumable, which is but you know, whatever, it's some contracts. And then we get a Creatures of Legendary Myth cosmetics pack. It's like a deluxe cosmetic pack, so that means it's probably slightly animated. May have 3 cards in it, so that's good for the collection level, and they may be neat, who knows. And then we get a deluxe Night of Champions. This is a tier 1 reward, so it's got some really great rewards for, you know, a live event that you don't have to actually pull cards for. They actually gave us this card with a free pack, which I have another video for. So we're gonna go ahead and try this one here. Actually, I do believe I did use this card once just to kind of test it out, but I don't remember exactly the move. So what we're going to do is when we get in, we're going to kind of look at that real quick, and we're going to try to run through this pretty quick with all try to do all 4 of them, and then we'll open the packs at the end. So against the Amethyst, Braun Strowman. So let's see what is. Just want to make sure. Grounded. Standing front submission. Corner running strike. He has all positional just about, except for that submission on the signature, which submissions on signatures are terrible. He scored 90 MFP. Oh well, let's start working our grabs in, I guess.
What a smash! That is just insulting. Merciless move, bashing your opponent's head like that. Just bouncing that head like a basketball. Oh, that could have done some serious damage. Now Strowman feeling the pressure. Overwhelming attacks from Roman now. Braun Strowman faltering some.
We're getting stunned. We're gonna get our taunts in. Just want to make sure.
Turn the tides though. Ooh. He's certainly lining up, but he's wasting
Hit the wrong taunt.
Setting up neck breaker position. Ooh, bang! And Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement from the WWE Universe. Oh, what a counter. Braun able to take a stand there. Prime opportunity now for Braun to get some separation and get his cut.
Yeah, how much damage did it to me that quick?
And he kicks out of the pin and 1. Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Solid punch. From the middle rope. He's struggling a bit here. And the only thing on Roman's mind is to mount more punishment. Powerless position to be in right now. Just bounced that face like a basketball.
We're gonna see if we can get this signature in. It's hard to say. We're gonna try to get these in while we can. I mean, he wants to see if we can get this. Okay, that is resilience. So I was hoping it was not going to hit in the back. So that'd be pretty terrible. can kind of cheese some of the powerhouse moves because you grab moves, especially when they're on the ground like that. Use the heavy, you can kind of get two of them at once.
Knew what Roman had coming. Strowman isn't taking this line down anymore. That might be what gets Braun Strowman out of jeopardy. Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick. He's crossing. That's gotta be it. 2 count.
Alright, so that's the first win. Not terrible. Took about 4 minutes-ish. Part of me kind of wishes that the characters from these Monsters of Legendary Myth cards actually had some kind of... They looked different. You know, I remember, I don't know what it was, I can't remember what it was, but the mobile wrestling game where the characters had, you know, they were all based on a something, and they all looked, they resembled the person, but they looked different. They had kind of like different aspects. Their moves were different based on what they did, and there's the consumable. So we got the worst one out of the way. The next 3 awards are gonna be great. But anyway, in that game they looked different, and I wish these kind of looked, because you know we got that card, which I don't have because I didn't buy the figure, but we got that John Cena where he looked like a figure. So I really wish they would have went all in with these Creatures of Legendary Myth cards and actually made them look like some kind of a monster thing, just to add some style to the cards, you know. Make them a little more different than just a regular Ruby card.
Here we go, no DQ match. You still have to win by pinfall or submission in the ring, but as for the rest of the rules, well, those fly right out the window in this one. Ouch. That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
He doesn't seem to build stun very well at all. Or this card doesn't.
And an answer for the big dog. Eats a punch to the face. Besides the threat of a pinfall anywhere in the arena, what are the other things a superstar has to be aware of, Corey? Well, there are no disqualifications in a Falls Count Anywhere match, so that means anything your opponent finds can be used against you. You really want to maintain control of your opponent and limit what they can get their hands on. Great display of strength with the suplex. Dodges the attack.
I was trying to run at him too, and he got it before I did.
Oh man, watch this. Freaking power. Reverse choke slam. And he's taking this to the outside now.
Alright. Go get the steps. Come on, ref, let me... I couldn't even move. The ref in this game it's one of the things they really need to work on. Alright, I need to start working on my grabs and heavy. Because, I don't know, if you played the game enough, you probably know that using the heavy as a part of a combo with light attacks does not count toward the heavy, which is heavy hits, which is kind of annoying, really. It really probably should, in my opinion, but... Ah.
Stop that in its tracks. Incoming. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force. Got it scouted.
He's trying to get out of the ring, wasn't he?
Oh my goodness. What a smash. That is just insulting. Devastating cranial impact with that move. He's in a little bit of trouble now. Falls Count Anywhere matches are absolutely no joke, and they're showing us that firsthand right now.
Look, you don't need more steps. You already taken one of the steps. You don't need that one. I don't get to use it, so.
Man, right to the esophagus. From the middle rope. What a splash.
Alright, we're gonna see about getting their signature in. It takes them a while to build it, so you don't want to like sit there and just hold it, because if you get all your other stuff, you will definitely need it. Alright, got the resilience, which is what I was hoping for. I'm gonna end up losing doing that. Well, I'm gonna win, but I'll end up not getting the MFB. But and counter. I should be getting close to having, and another counter, I swear. Oh, he's going to go for the steps, because oh, that actually counts as a heavy attack. Alright. So, that's win number 2. So, we know we're going to get something that we want out of this draw. So, you know.
Win for Roman Reigns, defeating Braun Strowman and showing what happens when you threaten his rule as the tribal chief. Braun thought he could simply power his way through Reigns to the head of the table, but it just isn't that simple when Roman's involved. Yeah, Reigns is the last person who would allow himself to just get bulldozed. And if Braun wants to...
Alright, so let's see what we get here. And not a Champions Deluxe pack, so we'll open that here at the end of the video. Definitely still some cards in that pack that I want in that set. Probably won't get any of them because you know, pack luck, either crazy good or terrible. So, but you know, if it was always good luck, it wouldn't be point in pulling them, would it? It would just always.
The name says it all. The action of this match could spill out to anywhere in this arena. Short punch.
Let's go ahead and start working on them.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Brutal offense. Now this is the kind of match where you can really push the bounds of damage you can inflict. I'm not saying that a no disqualification match should mean carte blanche to do whatever you want to someone, but it does provide an opening to be creative in your offense. So be creative.
You can do those combos, the grab and heavy attack with those two, but they do take a lot longer, in my opinion.
Setting up neck breaker position.
I mean, it depends on the character, I guess, too.
Damage already. He knew he'd get hurt. In a match like this, you can't avoid it. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that. Strowman's being cut down at every corner. Braun is being completely neutralized. Enough already. Uh-oh.
Here's a counter. If you do it long enough, you will get countered.
And that might be the start of a momentum swing. Braun. Yes, he didn't come here to watch him boast and taunt. Stomping. Ouch.
Yeah. So I should get my grab here next. Okay, so when I get my signatures, oh, I don't have. Okay, I don't really have enough for the signature yet, so.
Imposing his will right now. Braun better get used to this because Reigns isn't slowing down.
And he had to go outside the ring. Alright. Hopefully it hits. If they don't hit, you're kind of in trouble. Just for trying to rebuild them. But it's just really hard to stun with this card.
The tenacity of Strowman to kick out after taking such a crushing maneuver. It's not often we see the tribal chief held up to the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver one more time. Wow! Niagara driver. He got the shoulder up in time. Having a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt. A continuous attack on Strowman. Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength. Hoisted way up high. This is going to be bad. Crucifix power. Tossed into the corner. Trapped in the corner, no way out. Shot. Stomping away.
It's really great that the referee stands right in front of the camera. It's pretty awesome.
He has it.
Alright, there's win number 3, so we know we're getting something we want, so
Here is your winner.
doesn't really matter. 'Cause we're gonna get them all, so
Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. I've never seen two men who have such an innate ability to destroy each other to this extent. I've never seen anything like we saw here tonight. With a victory like this, Roman Reigns sends a message to the entire WWE locker room.
oh, got the card. So that's the Apex tier. So I guess next one will be the cosmetics. So we definitely want to get that. I think we're 5 cards away from the next level. So maybe we'll get it to that. That should bring us, I think, 4, and then cosmetic has 3. That'll be 1. And hopefully out of that deluxe pack we'll get 1 card. Hopefully. Okay, let's go ahead and start here.
Will come out of the woodwork in a battle like this. That's when some outside interference becomes a factor, Corey. We all know that WWE superstars never forget a grudge. Reigns hoists him up.
It's pretty cool looking move, but it does take a while. And
Setting up neck breaker position. Oh, forearm to the back.
this is gonna take too long.
Big overhand.
Well, it must have just been like pretty close to finishing it. But
Switches it back around. Right across the larynx. Strowman's being cut down at every corner. Braun is shockingly being dismantled. Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting. And the brunt of all that impact goes right to the head. Just bouncing that head like a basketball. Smashing the head into an unforgiving surface. Corey, so many things can transpire in a matchup like this. What could be that elusive X factor? It is mission critical to be adaptable. If it's anything goes, then use that to your advantage before your opponent does. This is an environment where a competitor can be reminded
a good rollout right there, because I was about to stun him. Ref, what the? What the? Oh wow, that's some interference there. What in the world? It's like it moved me back toward him as I was running toward the corner. Alright. I am so glad that in all 4 matches, those did not get countered. Because that would have been bad to have to rebuild them. It would have made those matches like almost twice as long.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it. Reigns comes up short on that attack. And that was an effective attack, guys. What impact!
That's a good move.
And this one might be headed ringside. Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted. Headbutt derails the oncoming attack. And another counter. Returning to the ring now.
We're going to try to end him with a finisher if we don't get blocked here. That should do it right there. Alright. So let's get our cosmetic pack.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns climbs the mountain and slays the monster among men. It's victories like this that show why WWE is the big dog's yard. How do you stop Braun Strowman? Roman Reigns. Roman won this match, but he knows he survived a war here tonight.
It was a pretty fun live event. Not really that complicated. Not as stressful as some of them can be. So there's our cosmetic packs, action cosmetic packs. So that does mean this should have some sort of animation to it. So you can see that's all the packs, and we're gonna go over to our headquarters, and we're 4 cards away from the next level, which is Amethyst consumable, which isn't that important, but you know, after that one we're into the diamonds. So you know, that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and open these packs. We got a phenomenal from the weekly. We'll open that later. I'm gonna open the Creatures Legendary Myth Supercard Cosmetics pack first. So 3 cards, so that's good. Wallpaper. Oh wow, it just has some animation on it. Nameplate. I think it has a little bit of movement. And there is the logo, which has a little bit of movement too. So let's go up here and add it. this one, and this one. Wish the nameplate was down lower so you didn't block everything, but we'll run it for a while. And then on my collection, I just want to look at the Night of Champions. You can see we're missing several of the Amethysts, and this Chad Gable is a card that I really do want to get because we do need it in less than a week for another live event. So hopefully we get number 1 card away. So if nothing else, at least hopefully we don't get all dupes. We get something that's going to help us. So let's do this. No Amethyst, so not a good start. Oh, there's our 1 card. So probably the Brain Heaton Manager. There's another dupe. And a dupe. So if it hadn't been for the manager, we would not have hit our collector's level. And while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and open that. Should be 3 2-side plates and 3 contracts. So, but it is 45 contracts, so it's nothing to. Those are definitely gonna come in handy with all the grinding of faction wars that I do. So, anyway, we're gonna end the video right there. Appreciate you coming and joining us. We'll see you next time.